Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. So for this week's review we are going to be testing out the brand new Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation. This is one that I saw on my TikTok, I think it was yesterday, and instantly I had to buy it. So if you've watched the channel for a while, you will know that I am an absolute sucker for the Maybelline Superstay activewear foundation. This is one that I wear pretty much every single day, and that's not a joke. I've bought so many of these in the past. This is basically almost empty. This one, it's on its way. I have so many more in the drawer, and the reason why I have two that are such crazy different shades is because I basically mix foundations all the time, and there's no point buying like 15 different shades of the foundation to like make it match with a fake tan when you've got no tan, natural tan. So I always buy like a light one and a dark one and then just sort of like mix and go. But that foundation is one that I will recommend to anybody. Like, it's amazing. I love it and I would actually be buried with it. That's how much I like it. But it is a very like full coverage. I wouldn't necessarily say heavy. I was going to say heavy then, but it's more just like a very thick in consistency foundation. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin or anything, but for combination to oily skin, mainly oily skin for me, but for some people it is a little bit on the heavier side. So when I saw that they've come out with this option, I mean, my little heart went pitter patter, pitter patter. So could we just have a moment for the packaging? Like, so cute. And as you can see, I've bought a really dark one and a really light one as well, just because that's what I do. But first of all, they have upgraded the packaging, given it a bit of a facelift, and I'm here for it. Keeping it the same with the glass bottles. A little bit of ASMR there for you, but you can still tell that it is a Superstay foundation. I love just the revamp they've given this, like chef's kiss. Still got absolutely loads of shades to the point where it was kind of hard for me to pick which one I was gonna get, especially when you buy stuff online. Like, foundations are really hard, which is why again I bought two completely different shades. I went for shade 128 and 337. Mix these bad boys together, you'll always end up getting your shade. Just mix and match as you go. Add a little bit here, a little bit there. It's like cooking. Still the same 30-hour wear. Still a buildable medium to full coverage foundation. Still waterproof and sweatproof, just with an ultra light feeling. No transfer, no cakiness, no clogged pores. Supposed to be completely weightless. Sounds pretty similar, really similar to the original activewear foundation. I just love this packaging so much. Like, the detail on the side. Superstay, 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 Superstay all day, all around. I'm now going to do a makeup removal so that we can do a demo. Please hold the line. So as you can see, I'm now completely fresh faced. I'll do a couple of close-ups of what my skin looks like and the sort of things that I usually look for when it comes to coverage. It's like around my jawline on both sides, I've got like post-acne scarring a little bit. Currently trying to work on getting rid of those. I also have freckles on my cheeks, texture on my nose. I also have really large pores on my cheeks. Nothing we can do about that. They're just there. My forehead though, for once, is actually pretty clear. That's kind of what we're working with at the minute. So I think what I'm going to do is just do like a half and half situation, just so we can really see what the coverage looks like one side to another. Also forgot to mention, I will have no primer or anything on my face, literally just moisturized, and that's that. Cool, cool, cool. Still got the seal on, always encouraging. Boop. I just love this lavender moment. It's really speaking to me. I don't know what it's saying, but it's saying nice things. So this one doesn't actually look too far off, just needs to be like maybe a tad darker. Definitely straight off the bat a lot more liquidy than the other foundation. A spot of the 128 and then a little blob of the 337. Just going to use the back of one of my other brushes to kind of like mix them together. This is pretty much what I do on a daily basis, just mixy mixy mixy. Obviously it doesn't look like it, but I promise you it is a clean beauty blender. So as you can see, the coverage on that is wild, and I like didn't really need to do a lot of work to blend it in. It's covered all of that really well. Just gonna zoom you out a little bit to do the all important peel. Apologies. There we go. So skin before, skin after. Skin before, skin after. You can definitely see that it is completely covered everything, just giving you a blank canvas, like the surface of the moon, ready for you to apply the rest of your makeup. Kind of barely see the line, which is crazy. I cannot feel foundation on my face at all. Like, this side of my face still feels the same as this side. With my other foundation, because it's thicker, I feel like it doesn't melt into my skin as easy. Some matte foundations make your skin really dry. I literally can't feel it on my face at all. Now going in and just covering this side of my face, trying to blend that little line, although it's not super obvious, which is nice because sometimes the blending session is harder than others when it comes to doing the half and half. Because it has sort of settled into my skin and started the mattifying process, it is a little bit harder to blend. This is so much more liquidy than the other one. Like, listen to this. And then listen to this one. Liquidy. The only trouble with like remixing if you don't have enough is that the foundation may not be exactly the same. Unless you pre-mix like a little batch. Even though this is like a Lumi-Matte foundation, it's still really matte. So this is my hands before. I haven't done any powder or anything. You've got a little bit of transfer there, but it has not come away at all. I imagine once you've set that, you're done for. Like, that's it. And if you don't have oily skin, that is you set basically for the next 30 hours. However, for oily skin girls, you all know that that matte doesn't usually last forever. I'm now just gonna do a quick beat. I'll come back in 2 seconds when I've done the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I'm back and I have done the rest of my makeup. What do you think? So I did my very basic, like, everyday makeup, and I must say, I really don't look that much different, which means that this foundation was successful. But I have to say, I really enjoyed using these. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to with the Maybelline Activewear. This will always have my heart. I really like this version though. It's just a little bit lighter, a little bit more airy. I would say that this really has got like a weightless formula. Very odd, really odd. This is a little bit heavier, like you can kind of feel it on your skin. You can feel it kind of setting down, whereas this just sort of like, boop, it's done. Like, you don't even know it's happened, and then it's stuck there, which is why I had a little bit of trouble blending it out. But normally you wouldn't do a half and half face of makeup. I think that for a day-to-day, this could be really, really great. It's got all the same properties as the activewear. It's just a lot lighter. I think that I'll probably give this a go, wear it day-to-day, see how it compares in the long term. I know this foundation, it knows me. My skin knows it very well. We don't break out with this one, so I'm gonna keep using this just to make sure that hopefully I don't break out. It's got the same formula, and then I can use this for more of a like night out kind of foundation and maybe use this just in the day. I can't decide if I like it more. No, this always has my heart, and that's the end of that. So that is it for this week's video, testing out the brand new Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation. Please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. I'll also leave on the screen links to my socials as well as a couple of other videos. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again next time for another video. Bye guys.